Musk broke his silence and confirmed what many thought unlikely. The Tesla Model 2 will indeed conquer the world. And that's not all. The timeline has been unexpectedly accelerated, putting the electric vehicle industry on high alert. The initial forecast was somewhat more distant, but now the official unveiling is scheduled for September 2025, an event that promises to steal the spotlight from major global automakers. The choice of date was no accident. September is the month of the Munich Motor Show, one of the largest automotive venues on the planet. An announcement of this magnitude isn't a launch. It's a declaration of war. The mass production plan is already set for early 2026, and the most striking detail is the speed with which cars will begin rolling out of the factories. Tesla expects the first deliveries as early as April 2026, less than 7 months after the official unveiling. For a traditional automaker, this would be virtually impossible. But with Tesla, the timeline doesn't follow the same industry standards. The company is willing to bypass traditional steps if it means reaching consumers first and dominating the affordable electric vehicle market. And that's precisely why the starting point will be California, Tesla's historic stronghold and also the U.S. state with the highest adoption of electric vehicles. There, an initial 1,870 units will serve as a field test. It's not just about selling. It's a smart move to observe consumer behavior, collect real-world usage data, correct any deviations, and refine the product before scaling production to other markets. Tesla is playing real-time chess, while its rivals are still learning the ropes. Once the testing phase is complete in the United States, Tesla intends to accelerate its international expansion with a very clear focus: China. The reason is simple. The country accounts for over 60% of global electric vehicle sales, and ignoring it would be like launching a new smartphone and not selling it in Asia. China, however, is already dominated by a major competitor, BYD, which isn't just advancing, it's running over it. And it's precisely this pressure that's forcing Musk to rush. While Tesla is adjusting its game, BYD has already proven that electric vehicles under $10,000 are perfectly viable and desirable. The Seagull model sold over 200,000 units in its first year in China alone. This raised a red flag for Tesla, which realized that if it didn't react quickly, it would be left out of the hottest segment of the market. Elon Musk knows the clock is ticking, and missing the mark now would be like watching the throne be taken by another tech dynasty. With the explosive growth in demand for EVs, which increased by more than 40% in 2024 alone, Tesla can no longer afford to wait. Consumers want affordable, efficient, and technologically advanced options, and they want them now. Delaying the launch would mean opening the door for other brands to gain ground and build loyalty with an entire generation of urban drivers. Therefore, Tesla decided to put the pedal to the metal and cut corners wherever possible, as long as it didn't compromise the final design. The acceleration plan also reveals how big a bet Tesla is making on this new phase of its global strategy. The company doesn't just want to compete, it wants to shape the future of the industry, setting standards for price, technology, and innovation speed. By bringing the Model 2 forward, it's sending a clear message to the market. The dominance of affordable electric vehicles is at stake, and whoever blinks first loses. This race won't be won with marketing alone, but with real production, logistical efficiency, and a truly irresistible offering. This aggressive approach also reflects a pattern we've seen at other stages of Tesla's development. First, it creates surprise, then doubt, and finally, dominance. It was like that with the Model S, the Model 3, and superchargers. Now, with the Model 2, the cycle begins again, but in a much more competitive environment and with much better prepared competitors. But Musk has never been one to go in for a draw. When he decides to launch something, it's because he has a hidden ace up his sleeve. If there's one certainty amid this movement, it's that Tesla will launch the Model 2 globally and quickly. Not because it wants to surprise, but because it needs to win. The window of opportunity is open, and it won't last forever. The market is boiling, Chinese brands are hungry, and consumers no longer have patience for distant promises. All of this pushes Tesla toward a bold move that, if executed well, could redefine the future of affordable electric cars on a global scale. If the global announcement and the speed of the schedule already caught many people by surprise, the Model 2's price left the market in shock. When Elon Musk revealed that the new car would start at just as $175, what was heard was a silence of disbelief, followed by a buzz that swept through the entire automotive sector. The figure was so low that many thought it was a typo, but it wasn't. And the impact of this decision goes far beyond the number. It completely changes the rules of the game for affordable electric cars worldwide. This value was only possible thanks to an extremely sharp production strategy. Tesla has been fine-tuning its factories like a precision instrument. The Gigafactories spread across Texas, Berlin, Shanghai, and now Mexico operate with a level of automation that borders on futuristic industrialism. Each plant is optimized to cut costs, shorten deadlines, and mass-produce with quality. This is the kind of structure that allows a car to be manufactured for less than half what it would cost on a conventional assembly line. But cost reduction isn't just about machines. Tesla also reuses components already tested in previous models. The Model 2 is expected to inherit batteries, motors, and electronic systems from the Model 3 and Model Y, which drastically reduces research and development costs. Instead of reinventing the wheel, the company takes what already works, adjusts it for a smaller car, and optimizes it for a new audience. This speeds up the process and also ensures reliability. After all, these are parts that have been in use for years in millions of cars around the world. Another crucial point in this equation is tax incentives. In several countries, especially the United States, an electric car like the Model 2 can benefit from discounts and credits that further reduce the final price. The U.S. federal credit alone, for example, can reduce the price by up to $17,500. In other words, depending on the condition and configuration, the Model 2 can cost just over $2,000. That's right, a Tesla with the price of a used motorcycle. Of course, to reach this base price, the Model 2 will come in a stripped-down version, focused on the essentials: no leather seats, giant screens, or premium sound systems. The idea is to deliver the basics with Tesla DNA, performance, safety, and technology, and leave the optional extras to those willing to pay for them. This pure version of the car is what allows it to reach such an aggressive price. But the most interesting thing is that, even stripped down, the Model 2 promises to deliver a superior experience to any competitor in the same range. Now, there's a thorn in the side of this story: the trade war between the US and China. If the Model 2 is produced in China and imported to the US market, the price could skyrocket to $73,500, all because of the recently imposed 100% tariff on Chinese EVs. To avoid this disaster, Tesla has been investing in regional factories, as we'll see in the next section. But be warned, one slip-up in logistics and the dream of a cheap car could turn into a financial nightmare. Another detail few people realize is that this price doesn't just affect consumers, it's also putting pressure on the competition. Traditional automakers that still struggle to offer an electric car under $30,000 are now forced to rethink their entire supply chain, design, and profit margins. Tesla has set a new standard in the market, and those who can't adapt will simply disappear from the conversation. The Model 2 isn't just a cheap car, it's a weapon of disruption. And as if all this weren't enough to turn the tide, Tesla has even left room for those who want to upgrade the Model 2. More expensive versions with better finishes, larger battery capacities, and additional features will be available to those who can invest more. This guarantees the company a broad consumer base, from college students to urban executives. With this maneuver, Elon Musk transforms the Model 2 into a chameleon product, simple on the outside, strategic on the inside. To maintain this aggressive pricing on a global scale, Tesla had to completely rethink its production strategy. Importing cars from a single centralized plant is no longer an option, especially given tariffs like those imposed by the United States on vehicles manufactured in China. The solution was clear: produce locally, close to the markets the company wants to dominate. This move not only solves the tax issue, but also speeds up deliveries and dramatically reduces logistics costs. In North America, Tesla already has two key components: Giga Texas, which serves as the company's operational heart in the US, and the promising Giga Mexico, which is being designed to supply the entire region with a special focus on entry-level models, such as the Model 2. This Mexican plant is expected to operate at lower costs and with impressive production speed. The idea is simple: manufacture where it's cheapest without compromising quality and deliver directly to American consumers with minimal intermediaries. In Europe, the decentralization model continues with Giga Berlin, which is already becoming a benchmark for efficiency. The German facility was designed not only for production, but also for rapid adaptation. This means that, instead of exporting a Model 2 manufactured in Texas, Tesla can tailor the car to European tastes, whether in technical requirements or finishes. This flexibility is what allows the company to grow without stumbling over its own processes, something many automakers have yet to address. And since Asia represents one of the fastest-growing markets in the electric vehicle sector, Tesla is also already moving to establish a new factory in India. The choice is no coincidence. The country has lower production costs than China, a huge population base, and is investing heavily in electrical infrastructure. Furthermore, India could become an excellent distribution point for the entire Southeast Asian region, where demand for EVs is growing between 50% and 60% annually in some countries. This regionalized approach allows Tesla to react quickly to market changes. For example, if tax policy changes in Europe or there's a component supply disruption in Asia, each unit can adjust its production pace without compromising the ecosystem as a whole. It's a networked structure, robust, flexible, and capable of adapting in near real time. Meanwhile, competitors still rely on rigid global logistics that can't keep up with Tesla's pace. Another benefit of this local production is the possibility of cultural customization. European consumers, for example, value energy efficiency and refined finishes more. Asian consumers, on the other hand, prioritize compactness and connectivity. By producing locally, Tesla can adjust details such as the infotainment system software, seat materials, or even the voice command language. This may seem small, but it's the kind of detail that makes a difference at the time of purchase and builds brand loyalty. Furthermore, manufacturing locally significantly reduces the time between vehicle assembly and its arrival in the hands of consumers. This improves the purchasing experience, reduces waiting lines, and allows for more synchronized launches with regional marketing campaigns. Instead of relying on large inventories and shipping, Tesla is focusing on on-demand production and more efficient distribution. This model, if executed well, could become the new industry standard. This entire reconfiguration of the production chain shows that the Model 2 isn't just a cheaper car, it's a reflection of a new operational philosophy. Tesla no longer wants to be just the company that produces the most technologically advanced or fastest car, but rather the one that can do so in a scalable, local, and affordable way. This is the true differentiator. While many talk about product innovation, Tesla innovates in the way it delivers that product to the world. And this can be even more powerful. The foundation of this scale revolution lies in the way Tesla manufactures its vehicles. And the Model 2 will debut one of the biggest shifts in this process ever. Instead of following the traditional sequential assembly line, where each step builds on the previous one, the company is betting on what's called unboxed production. In this new approach, parts such as the front, rear, and even the battery structure are built simultaneously, which reduces assembly time by up to 30%. This isn't just an operational change, it's a change in industrial mindset. While the market is still adapting to concepts like modularity, Tesla is moving toward full integration. Unboxed production not only speeds up assembly, but also reduces errors and rework. When everything is done simultaneously, teams can identify flaws in real time and make corrections before joining components. The result is a more cohesive product, with fewer weak points and more consistent quality. Even on a mass production scale, this revolution would be impossible without the help of the so-called Gigapress 2. 0.0 ultra-high-pressure die casting machines that mold entire sections of the car into a single piece. To give you an idea, each Gigapress unit can replace dozens of hand welds and small parts that previously required days of assembly. This will mean the Model 2 will have a body with fewer joints, improving both safety and aerodynamic performance. Fewer parts also mean fewer points of failure, essential for an affordable yet robust vehicle. Another essential technology in this new process is the structural battery pack, already used in the Model Y, but now more refined. Instead of simply storing energy, the battery becomes part of the car's chassis, providing structural rigidity and reducing weight. This solution is smart on several levels. It saves material, improves force distribution in collisions, and frees up interior space. For the Model 2, this means a car that's smaller on the outside but surprisingly spacious on the inside. The battery used in the Model 2 will be the 4680 Gen 2, a significant evolution of previous cells. It has 5 times more energy, 16% more range, and up to 6 times more power than the 2170 version used in the first Model 3. And all this at a lower production cost. It's as if, instead of just replacing the remote control's battery, Tesla had redesigned the energy that powers the entire remote. More efficient, lighter, and more durable. These innovations didn't come out of nowhere. They're the result of a supply chain that Tesla masters from start to finish. Unlike many automakers that rely on suppliers for every screw, Tesla develops its own batteries, its own chips, and even some of the software that controls the assembly line. This vertical integration gives the company the power to accelerate processes, react to failures faster, and reduce costs in ways that competitors can only keep up with years later. And it doesn't stop there. With cloud-connected factory sensors, production can be monitored in real time. If a machine at Giga Berlin exhibits a small temperature or torque deviation, the unit in Texas can automatically adjust to avoid the same error. It's a smart production ecosystem where each Gigafactory learns from the others as if they were neurons